Little baby in the black cavalier, with them long drawn nails, with that long bird's neck, legs like chain link fence, and she's always on the mind. Well, at least that's what she cries. Haunted by the roses when you look into her eyes, and she likes to tightrope dance, she says, alone in the room on a piano string. And the horses may be hungry, but they won't eat your hay. Her teacher is Franciscan and he doesn't know a thing. And if you don't love me, just say so. I'll take all my bills from the coffee table, and I'll run through the streets, run through the snow. One more smoke before I go. Just give me one more smoke before I go. One more smoke before I go. Yes, I go. And one more smoke before I go. One more smoke before I go. She never loved you, didn't she say, on the rainiest day? And it's whoa, 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 down the gallows pole, and you've never understood what she's trying to say. She talks so clear that the words get in the way. And if you don't love me, just say so. I'll take all my bills from the coffee table, and I'll run through the streets, run through the snow. One more smoke before I go. Just give me one more smoke before I go. One more smoke before I go. Yes, I go now. One more smoke before I go. One more smoke before I go. I really mean it. One more smoke before I go. One more smoke before I go. Yes, I go now. One
Her right hand closed the front porch door, and suddenly a child no more. All the ribbons, all the bows, in a box now on her closet floor. Anxious for what's to come, afraid to leave a place she loves. She's not a woman, not a girl, trying to find her place in this crazy world. Need a lover, make a friend, try and figure out what this life really means. After 17, broken hearts and rusted dreams sometimes make it hard to leave, and certainty is out of reach, even with some self-belief. So she bites her lip and shows a smile, flips her hair and flaunts her style. She's not a woman, not a girl, trying to find her place in this crazy world. Need a lover, make a friend, try and figure out what this life really means. After 17, her memories she stowed away and pulls them out on rainy days, and brand new faces take their place beside the ones that never fade. She's strong and fragile, weak and smart, whatever the call, she plays the part. She's not a woman, not a girl, trying to find her place in this crazy world. Need a lover, make a friend, try and figure out what this life really means. After 17, after 17, right hand closed the front porch door, and suddenly a child no more. You wanna get lost in, you're gonna look twice when she gets to walking in a honky-tonk with them blue jeans on. She's a cold beer, a whiskey shot, a neon light, a straight song on the jukebox, a dance all night. What a cowboy wants, I never do you wrong. Nobody leaves a girl like that. Nobody walks away and never looks back. You'd have to be out of your mind to tell something that good goodbye. Nobody goes and breaks a heart of gold. Once you get a girl like that, you never let her go. Didn't think I was ready, couldn't settle me down. So I fired up my Chevy. I was stubborn and she was crying. Well, she knew she couldn't stop me, but she kept right on trying. Nobody leaves a girl like that. Nobody walks away and never looks back. You'd have to be out of your mind to tell something that good goodbye. Nobody goes and breaks a heart of gold. Once you get a girl like that, you never let her go. Take it from me, nobody leaves a girl like that. She's the kind of girl that only comes around once. Well, she found somebody new and I'm going crazy because nobody leaves a girl like that. Nobody walks away and never looks back. You'd have to be out of your mind to tell something that good goodbye. Nobody goes and breaks a heart of gold. Once you get a girl like that, you never let her go. Take it from me, nobody leaves a girl like that. A girl like that.
All right, we're going to start things off this morning, friends, with a brand new song. It's just been released on MGM Records. One of my favorites. I wrote this one a couple months ago. Fellas, let's do a little bit of Cold, Cold Heart. I try so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time made your heart sad and blue. And so my heart is paying now for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words are said that make the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? You'll never know how much it hurts to see you sit and cry. You know you need and want my love, yet you're afraid to try. Why do you run and hide from life? To try it just ain't smart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged to me,
But now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart?
That's a good one. Yes, sir. That's a storm down good one, Hank. Yes, sir.
Fellas, let's see if we're able this morning. Long Gone Lonesome Blues.
I went down to the river to watch the fish swim by, but I got to the river so lonesome I wanted to die. Oh Lord. And then I jumped in the river, but the doggone river was dry. She's long gone, and now I'm lonesome blue. Well, I had me a woman who couldn't be true. She made me for my money and she made me blue. A man needs a woman that he can lean on, but my leaning post is done left and gone. She's long gone, and now I'm lonesome blue. I'm gonna find me a river, one that's cold as ice. And when I find me that river, Lord, I'm gonna pay the price. So long, I'm going down in it 3 times, but I'm only coming up twice. She's long gone, and now I'm lonesome blue. Oh, well, she told me on Sunday she was checking me out. Along about Monday she was nowhere about. And here it is Tuesday, I ain't had no news. I got them gone, but not forgotten blue. She's long gone, and now I'm lonesome blue.
That's a good one, Hank. Look who's in the control room. That's Bee in there cleaning up here this morning. She had to stop wiping up the furniture and stop and listen to that long gone lonesome blues.
Long Gone Lonesome. Ain't that a lonesome thing?
Yeah, well,
Two
Bee,
of them and you'd never be able to sing again.
Bee's in there just grinning. How'd you like that, Bee? She said, fine. I can see what you said.
All right.
Each one of us here has a love for this music, or we just ignore modern trends. So let us stop to think, now how did we get here? Oh, let's all think to way back when. It's because someone cared, and someone showed us, and someone took the time to pass it on. So pass it on, this music, this polka music. Just share it with your friends and family, and pass it on to your children, the next generation. Pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Now here's should we do with something we love so? Well, we should do what someone has done for us. Now we should share it, we should give it, pass it on. So pass it on, this music, this polka music. Just share it with your friends and family, and pass it on to your children, the next generation. Pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Friends and family, and pass it on to your children, the next generation. Pass it on, pass it on, pass it on.
Just took your picture off the table, and I just took your picture off the wall. I hide from you anywhere I'm able, but there's one place I can't hide from you at all.
Some over as BMP2.
Tennessee, you don't make the whiskey. California, you don't make the wine. Mexico, you don't make tequila. Strong enough to get her off my mind. Memories seem to know just where to find me, and lately they're all that I recall. And everything in this old house reminds me of the love I had and how I lost it all. Tennessee, you don't make the whiskey. California, you don't make the wine. Mexico, you don't make tequila. Strong enough to get her off my mind. Days go by and I still feel the sorrow, and time don't make a difference in the pain. Just sitting here waiting on tomorrow will drive me crazy if I don't go insane. Tennessee, you don't make the whiskey. California, you don't make the wine. Mexico, you don't make tequila. Strong enough to get her off my mind. Strong enough to get her off my mind. You're strong enough to get her off my mind.
I'm a ghost on the radio. I need a lawn of vinyl, a country boy survival, the bottom of a bottle. Yeah, I'm the fine side of you and me, and my heart's down in Tennessee. And I sing songs about freight trains and prisons, heartaches and honky-tonks and cowboys and outlaws, good-hearted women, boots and straw hats, all gone just like that. Hell, you can't even recognize me. They used to call me country. We used to have cool names like Willie and Waylon, Merle and Hank. We all stood together, we sang and we drank, chased the white lines night after night, singing songs about freight trains and prisons, heartaches and honky-tonks and cowboys and outlaws, good-hearted women, boots and straw hats, are gone just like that. Hell, you can't even recognize me. They used to call me country. Like an old violin, put away and never played again. Paycheck and cash, no, they ain't coming back. With any songs about freight trains and prisons, heartaches and honky-tonks, cowboys and outlaws, good-hearted women, boots and straw hats, are gone just like that. Hell, you can't even recognize me. They used to call me country. They used to call me country. I'm a thing of the past. I'm a ghost on the radio.
Hey, no,
code, everybody's VIP. You can wear your hat, dance in your bare feet. No credit card, no roll of cash, just BYOB. Chillin' on a back porch, little hottie swinging up in the swing. Them good old boys picking six strings. Leave your trouble at the door, no cover charge, get in for free. No last call, let's party on the back porch. Got a tin roof on the top, just in case it rains. Got a kiddie pool off the deck for those hot as hell days. Got beer on ice, all day, all night. Now if that sounds like something you like, come on! Chillin' on the back porch, little hottie swinging up in the swing. Them good old boys picking six strings. Leave your trouble at the door, no cover charge, get in for free. No last call, let's party on the back porch. Chillin' on the back porch, little hottie swinging up in the swing.
swing, them good old boys picking six strings. Leave your trouble at the door, no cover charge, get in for free. No last call, let's party on the back porch. Chillin' on the back porch, little hottie swinging up in the swing, them good old boys picking six strings. Leave your trouble at the door, no cover charge, get in for free. No last call, let's party on the back porch. On the back porch. Little hottie swinging up in the swing, them good old boys picking five strings. No cover charge, get in for free. No last call, so let's party on the back porch. Oh yeah, chillin' on the back porch. Oh yeah.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Boys rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We will rally from the hillside, we'll gather from the plain, shouting the battle cry of freedom. The Union forever, hurrah boys, hurrah. Down with the traitor, up with the star. While we rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We are springing to the call
all of our brothers gone before, shouting the battle cry of freedom, and we'll fill the vacant ranks with 1,000,000 free men more, shouting the battle cry of freedom, the Union forever, hurrah boys, hurrah, down with the traitor, up with the star, while we rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We will welcome to our numbers the loyal, true, and brave, shouting the battle cry of freedom. And although they may be poor, not a man shall be a slave, shouting the battle cry of freedom. The Union forever, hurrah boys, hurrah, down with the traitor, up with the star, while we rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom.
Yeah, I'll say the half hour.
So we're springing to the call from the east and from the west, shouting the battle cry of freedom, and we'll hurl the rebel crew from the land we love the best, shouting the battle cry of freedom. The Union forever, hurrah boys, hurrah, down with the traitor, up with the star, while we rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom, while we rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom.
Battles, surprisingly,
Go away from my window, leave at your own chosen speed. I'm not the one you want, babe. I'm not the one you need. You say you're looking for someone who's never weak, but always strong, to protect you and defend you, whether you are right or wrong. Someone to open each and every door, but it ain't me, babe. No, it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Go lightly from the ledge, babe. Go lightly on the ground. I'm not the one you want, babe. I'll only let you down. You say you're looking for someone who'll promise never to part.
someone to close his eyes for you, someone to close his heart, someone to die for you and more. But it ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. You say you're looking for someone to pick you up each time you fall, to gather flowers constantly and to come each time you call, and we'll love you for your life and nothing more. But it ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe.
This thing's got a big weak spot.
In a southern town
right here,
where I was born, that's where I got my education. I worked in the field and I walked in the woods and I wondered at creation. I recall the sun in a sky of blue and the smell of green things growing, and the seasons change, and I lived each day just the way the wind was blowing. Then I heard of a cultured city life, breathtaking lofty steeples, and the day I called myself a man, I left my land and my people, and I rambled north and I rambled east, and I tested and I tasted, and a girl or two took me round and round, but they always left me wasted in a world that's all concrete and steel, with nothing green ever growing, where the buildings hide the rising sun, and they block the free wind from blowing, where you sleep all day and you wake all night to a world of drink and laughter. I met that girl that I was sure would be the one that I was after. In a soft blue gown and a formal tux, beneath that lofty steeple, he said, "Do you, Barbara, take this man? Will you be one of his people?" And she said, "I will," and she said, "I do." And the world looked mighty pretty, and we lived in a fancy downtown flat, 'cause she loved the noisy city. But the days grew cold beneath the yellow sky, and I longed for green things growing, and I talked of home and my people there, but she had not agreed to go in. Then her hazel eyes turned away from me with a look that wasn't pretty, and she turned into concrete and steel,
and she said, I'll take the city. Now the cars go by on the interstate, and my pack is on my shoulder, but I'm going home where I belong, much wiser now and older. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around a bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry.
3 o'clock, you got 1 more hour. Then I'll put on Peter Daniel Express.
I bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free.
And after that, maybe I'll
But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Well, you ask me if I'll forget my baby. I guess I will someday. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll get along. I guess I will some way. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. God gave me that girl to lean on, then he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man and have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll miss her kisses. I guess I will every day. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll find another. I don't know, I can't say. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. God gave me that girl to lean on, then he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man and have the
I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way.
Just around the corner there's heartache. Down the street that losers use. If you can wade in through the teardrops, you'll find me at the home of the blues. I walk and cry while my heart beats, keeps time with the drag of my shoes. The sun never shines through this window of mine. It's dark at the home of the blues. Oh, but the place is filled with the sweetest memories. Memories so sweet that I cry. Dreams that I've had left me feeling so bad.